Guys, you guys got to let me know if the picture and the sound is working. Let me know, Art. Let me know, Cyberbully. Can you guys hear me? Is everything okay? Score prediction, dude, I think it's going to be a quiet game. I hope it's not. I hope they come out crazy and try to win. I think they will, right? They kind of have to. I think Billy Bob, Athletic Club Bilbao, Billy Bob, whatever, is going to have to come out and try to win. So maybe the score will get run up. Maybe there'll be a lot of space. And the score will get run up. I don't know, man. Score prediction for today is tricky. Could be like 1-0. Or it could be a crazy game. It could be, 3-1 us because they're going to open up the field and try to attack and get 4 goals. I don't know. It'll be interesting to watch the first 15 minutes to see how crazy they are with coming out. I've got 2 games in front of me here because I really want to know what's going to happen in the Spurs game. I want to see if Bodo Glip could do the unthinkable and beat the crap out of Spurs. That would be interesting. But I don't know. I don't know what do you guys think the score prediction is going to be? Yeah, Williams brothers aren't playing, and then another striker is not playing. So I don't think they have the firepower to score. But they can't just come here and pass the ball around, right? Like they got to try and score. They got to try and see if they can score 4 goals, which is going to open up a lot of space for us. I don't know, man. Like I said, it could be 0-0, 1-0, or it could be like 3-1, 4-1. Thanks, man. The glasses are actually from online. All my glasses I buy online at glassesusa.com. It's like $150 cheaper than buying it in a store. As long as you have your prescription from your eye doctor, you upload your prescription and just buy the glasses from there, man. It's a lot cheaper. I don't know where you guys are. You guys are not from the U.S., but in the U.S., like normal glasses cost like $500. If I bought these in a store, it would cost me $500. Online, it cost me like $280. Same glass, same frame, same everything. The Bodo game could be interesting. Yeah, I have the Bodo game pulled up too. I'm watching both games. I'll probably, the Man U game I have. I wish I had a camera so I could show you guys my setup. The Man U game I have on a 30-inch screen in front of me, and the Bodo game's on my iPad. So that's barely going to be. And I'm not really looking at that. I'm going to watch the Man U game, but if I see a goal or something, I'll get to see the replay of the Spurs game, Bodo game, whatever. 2-1? 2-1 us or 2-1 them, Art? 2-1 who? I can't really care less about Tottenham. Yeah, but it'd be funny if they got beat. I can't care less about Spurs either. Although, like, don't get me wrong, man. Like, the last time we played Spurs in the Premier League, they gave us a real game. Like, they are really fit and they run hard. But Madison's injured, and Madison's the one that scares me the most. Madison and Son are the 2 that scare me the most. You bet on the over 2.5? Like you think there's gonna be at least 3 goals in this game, Toby? I'm predicting 4-0 United. It could be. It could be one of those games. They're gonna come out and attack. I don't think they came from Spain to pass the ball around. Like I think at this point you're down 3-0. You come out and attack, and if you lose 3-4-0 again, who cares, right? Like really, who cares? You're playing away from home. It's not like you've got a stadium full of fans that you're going to be embarrassed in front of. So it could be 4-0. Art saying 2-1 to us. And he said, dude, we're playing at home. It's 2-1 us. As if it's obvious. Like we play perfect soccer or football all the time. I love you, Art. But you could have meant 2-1 them because we're not going to play so well sometimes. Like, sometimes we don't play that well. See, Cyberbully saying 2-1 Billy Bob. Cyberbully thinks Billy Bob's going to win 2-1. It'll be a roller coaster. I think so too. I think it's gonna go back. Look. I hope it is. To be honest with you, I kind of want it to be an up and down game, a crazy game, because I want to have fun watching it. I don't want it to be boring. I don't want it to be a pass around session. So I want it to be fun. But obviously, I don't want us to like give away 3 goals and get them back into running. I think the fact that they have no choice to be open, yeah. I think you're right, Tariq. I think they're going to come in and they're going to try to attack. They're going to open up. The game's going to be an open game. I think it'll be one of those exciting back and forth. And yeah, sometimes we do suck, Art. Sometimes we do suck, man. 2-2 draw, very possible. Very possible. 2-2 draw Ravel, I think, is a good shout, actually. That sounds more realistic. Billy Bob. Athletic Club the Billy Bob. I even wrote it in the scoreboard. That's what I'm calling them. I don't care. Somebody corrected me on the last video in my comments. He's like, I'm pretty sure their fans don't appreciate that or whatever. I was like, I don't care. I don't really care what their fans appreciate. I'll call them whatever I want to call them. 2-2 sounds realistic. 2-2 sounds like the right kind of game. I'm seeing Anthony on my TV right now. I don't know what broadcast you guys are watching, but the broadcast I'm watching on Paramount Plus in the States is showing Anthony warming up for his game. I guess what club does he play for, guys? Before I say it wrong. He plays for Betis, right? Yeah, they're showing Betis warm up for their game with Fiorentina. Don't forget the timer reset at 60 minutes. Dude, the timer, I practiced and watch, I'll show you guys. Look at the timer, right? So I can do this to the timer where I can, like, let's say I want to start the second half. I can put 45 minutes on the clock like this so that the timer now says 45, right? But as soon as I go to the script where I say it for it to start running, it starts back from 0. See? Like, I don't get this darn timer. So what I'm going to do is, this is really bad, but this is the only solution I can come up with. I'm going to try to pause it right at 45 and not have the extra timer going. So we'll just pause it right at 45 when the first half ends, so that when I start it again, it'll start from 45. So, because for some reason, if I pause it, so if I pause at whatever it says right now, 26 seconds, and I restart it, it'll actually keep going from where it was. But if I type in a number like 45 minutes, and then as soon as I push start, it goes back to 0. I don't get it, and it drove me nuts before I went live today, just trying to figure it out, and it just drove me nuts. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe I need to download a different timer for next season's watch-alongs. Yeah, Anthony's playing in the Conference League, yeah, for Betis, and they were just showing him warming up. Guys, I hope Anthony scores 2 more goals today for Betis and just let that value keep going up, because right now other teams are starting to sniff about, like Atletico Madrid. I need him to keep getting better and better, and that's what he is doing. He's playing better and better each game. He's actually improving game by game. He needs to keep improving, and I'm talking like as if I'm watching the games. I'm not, but I'm watching the highlights on YouTube of the games, and I know that's not really a good way to judge what's going on, but from the highlights, he looks like he's putting in decent shifts. I just need him to keep scoring and assisting for, like, I don't know, 3 more games. And Jadon Sancho too, by the way. Jadon Sancho is playing for Chelsea today. I'm watching him warm up right now. Now they're showing Chelsea warming up on my broadcast. We need Jadon Sancho to score too. We need Jadon Sancho to assist. We need to get good money for these players. Because I think Chelsea's giving them right back to us. U.S. football timer. Yep, exactly. It doesn't know what it's doing. Praying Anthony and Real Betis make it to the final and beat Chelsea, so we're the only English club winning in Europe. I didn't even think about it that way, but yeah, that would be kind of cool. If you go over second half, you can unpause it by how much you overshoot. Yeah. That's what I think that's what we tried to do last game. And I think I figured out, because last game, as soon as it hit the 60-minute mark, my timer started back at 0 because it didn't go over 60, because that's an hour. But I think I might have fixed that, but there's no way for me to find out until it goes over 60. Like, I went into the code and I changed something that I think might have fixed it so that it'll go over 60 and not go back to 0 after 60, which was really weird last game when it happened. So we're going to find that out after 60 minutes. Be cool. Is it your birthday or you're going to somebody else's birthday? And is that somebody else like a parent or your girlfriend or wife? Or is it someone else you can just tell to calm down, you're going to watch the game, and then you'll meet them after? But be cool. Thanks for showing up, even just to say hi, man. Till the game starts, what do you think about UCL final, Inter versus PSG? Dude, that's a good final, and that's the final I was hoping for. I wanted Inter to get past Barcelona, and I wanted PSG to... Wait, do I have that right, or did I have it the other way? Yeah, no. PSG did a number on Arsenal, and Inter got past Barcelona, and that's exactly what I wanted. What do I think? I think it's going to be an entertaining game either way. I can't... Look, a part of me wants PSG to win it now that they got rid of the Neymar, the Messi, the Mbappe. A part of me thinks PSG should win it, and I also really respect their manager. I think Enrique is a very good manager who's actually a good human being, and he's been through a lot in his personal life with the passing of his child and everything. I mean, he's just a great man. He really is a good man and a great man, and he deserves it. When it comes to football tactically, I like what Pippo Inzaghi's doing in his 3-4-1-2, I guess you can call it. It's not really a 3-4-2-1. It's not really a 3-4-3. It's 3-4-1-2, kind of. I like what he's doing. It's very much innovative. It's very new. I just really like it. It intrigues me. It interests me. I'm always interested in watching how his players take positions and they move about. Tactically, the football enthusiast in me wants Inter to win, but the human being in me is really rooting for Enrique. And I think that's his name, PSG's manager. Cyberbully, man. You got to have someone to bully. Now you're bullying me, right? I'm not Sky Sports. I don't want to be Sky Sports. They're like wrong 80% of the time. Sure, their timer works better than mine, but they're wrong 80% of the time they say something. The people on Sky Sports, it amazes me. It's the same with ESPN, by the way. So I'm not just picking on English media. It's the same with ESPN. It amazes me how much ESPN football analysts and Sky Sports football analysts, number one, their stories aren't great. Like when they link us with a transfer, 80% of the time that transfer doesn't happen. Only like 15, 20% of the time does their transfer stories actually happen. And then also like their opinions on strategy or gameplay is really outdated. Really outdated. I am 60 and I hope I'll go over 60. What? Somebody else's... My father's wife. Then you have to go. It's a stepmom. You have to go. Inter Barcelona was a great game. Yeah, it was. Inter playing beautiful football. Yep, they are. I really like the way they play. PSG is 21st century football. Luis Enrique, yeah, doesn't extract the maximum from Ramos, and I think since Ramos doesn't fit his system, he should be moving at the end of the season. Yeah, but I don't think Ramos would fit our system either. I don't know. I need to see more of Ramos before I say that. I say that so confidently, but while I'm saying it, I'm going, actually, I haven't watched enough of Ramos to say that. I've only seen Ramos play for Portugal and a couple of PSG games. So I haven't seen enough in league play to be able to say if I know for sure or not he can hold up the ball and help us out. But that is an interesting shout. Be cool. I didn't think about it, but Ramos is easily gettable because he doesn't get any playing time. I want to see a good game, and I want to see Ahmad. I don't know what the starting lineup is, actually. I should be paying attention. Give me a second. Garnacho, Hoyland, Euro, Mazraoui. Is that Lindelof? Is Lindelof starting? It is Lindelof. So De Ligt's still injured. And no Ahmad starting. That's fine. What do you guys think of the Ugarte Casemiro midfield? I like it, by the way. Just spoiler alert. I like the Ugarte Casemiro combination. It makes me feel safer than Mainu Ugarte right now. Hopefully Mainu will grow into someone who's going to play there. Or I don't know, man. Like, that's the other thing. Before the game kicks off, Mainu, center mid or inside 10? I ask this question all the time, and it's always... I'm very curious to hear. I see a lot of half and half in that. Some people say inside 10. Some people say center mid. Did we win the coin toss? Oh, they won the coin toss, dude. That's not a good sign. They already won the first competition they could win, which was the coin toss. They won it. Hi, Corinci. Marcus, what's up, man? Welcome. Oh, I gotta remember to start this timer. Look at Bruno. I don't know if you guys see the same broadcast as me, but Bruno's in the huddle giving the team talk. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's... my last video is about, is Bruno going to stay? Is Bruno going to leave? I got to tell you, man, the more I think about him leaving, the more I worry. We don't have anybody else who's outspoken that every player respects. And that worries me. Like, if he leaves, we need a captain type. I don't know, man. Some minutes, I feel like he's going to leave and take the money. And some minutes, I'm like, nah, he's not going to leave. All right, here we go. Let's have a good game. Let's have a good game. Actually hate Billy Bob more now because they're dressed like Chelsea. They look like Chelsea on my screen. My manager... Dude, was that a Band-Aid on my manager's hand? Somebody cut my manager up? Garnacho on the right, guys. Garnacho on the right. I like it when Garnacho's on the right. He passes more. Decent work rate from the whole squad right now. We're closing down spaces really well. I like this. Wow, really nice. Really nice from Cass. Dorgu in Serie A in the Italian league was one of the best ball carriers in the league. I just feel like he's playing nervous when he plays for us because he doesn't carry the ball as well as I know he's capable of. He was the best ball carrier best defensive player in carrying the ball in the Serie A last season. Nice run and hold up play by Rasmus. Well, get up, dude. Oh, it's a foul. All right, it's a foul. Right when I was complimenting him, he ended up on the floor. And that's the one thing from Rasmus I hate seeing. I hate seeing him on the floor. It's like, that guy's skinnier than you. Use your body. You have stronger legs. You're bigger than him. Use your body. But that guy did foul. Like, that's pretty bad, actually. I'll try to read the comments, guys, but I'm trying to watch the game, too. I like Amarim's decision so far, says Cyberbully. Me too. There's the cross. Oh, actually was a good cross, which we don't do enough of. We don't make good crosses. I'm nervously excited. If we make the Champions League, he stays for sure. Oh, Bruno? Yeah. Yeah, if we make the Champions League, I have to believe he stays. I'm pretty sure he's going to get a 25% bump in his pay if we make it too, which makes it a little bit easier for him to turn down millions of pounds. Cass brings it down on Ugarte with the little spin kick pass. I mean, come on, man. You had space to just settle and get your body in the way. I don't want to be harsh on Ugarte, but I find myself being very harsh on him. Why does this guy have acres of space? Who is this guy? Dorgug, nice challenge. We got to watch for that because 23 on their squad had acres, like a lot of space in the middle of the pitch. We have to watch and see like what they're doing with their positioning and numbers. Why did that guy end up with that much space? Good evening, MUFC 14, man. Assalamu alaikum. Serbia A is way more defensive. Oh, Serie A is way more defensive. Even Inter Milan scouted Dorgu. Dorgu is not as bad as he's playing. Dorgu's not as bad as he's playing for us. But that doesn't mean we can sit around and wait forever for him to get his feet under him. But he does deserve, until at least the middle of next season, we shouldn't be thinking about replacing him this summer. But if he plays like this next season, then next summer we really have to think about unloading him and getting another one in. And we bought him for not much money. So next summer we could probably unload him for 16 and not lose money. But I have faith in him, though. Hopefully we won't need to do that. I'm so glad we got Lenny Yoro. I think best signing we made last summer, and might even be best signing we've made in the last 3, 4, 5 summers. God, Onana, man. Onana, man. Aravind, welcome, man. Yeah, I agree. It won't be much loss or risk if we have to move him on. Even Inter Milan scouted. Yeah. Premier League is hard. Even the likes of Yaya Torre struggled when he started to play. It takes time. It takes time. You have to make decisions faster. You have less time, and that's what makes it hard. The game is still the same game, but it's being played at a faster speed. Oh no. No, man. Guys, what do we think about Mazraoui? I know when he first joined the team, we all talked about how great he is technically on the ball. Oh my God, we signed ourselves a baller. I can't believe Bayern Munich gave us a player for 12 million euros. It must be because, of political reasons, let's put it that way, that we thought we got a baller for 12 million euros because, Bayern Munich wanted to get rid of someone for political reasons. But really, the more I watch him play, the more I'm going, okay, he's worth more than 12 million euros. I agree. But he's not that great. For a Ruben Amorim system, he's not that great. That cross. Hopefully Mazraoui is about to prove me wrong right now. Oh, nope. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, man. Not looking good. The counter's on. Oh, not anymore. We got all our numbers back. This is what I like about what Ruben Amorim's instilled in our squad. When we turn over the ball, it's looking like they're about to counter, but all our players are sprinting back and they get back in time, and then we have the numbers behind the ball. It's really cool to see, and we all saw that from the very first training session that they put on they put on social media. How Ruben Amorim makes them run back every time they lose the ball in training. We didn't used to be that way. I don't know if you guys remember with Eric Ten Hag, when the other team had a counterattack, they got a shot. They had a shot against our goalkeeper and only one defender back. Ball just went out of bounds, and I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who's here, man. It's so nice to have you guys here. Thank you for coming. Every time I do one of these, honestly, I'm always like, there's going to be like 2 people showing up, which would be fine too. Like, I'd still enjoy myself, but it's really nice to see you guys show up and watch along with me. I would say watching the first 11 minutes of this game that I don't think either team is sitting back. So I think we're going to get a good game here. I think it's going to be an interesting, good game. I don't think it's going to be it could have been a pass around, but it's not. I think both teams they're playing. They're not sitting back. In my opinion, we should accept the bid for Bruno and invest that money to buy top players. I think it could go either way. I think there is no right or wrong answer. Bruno is amazing at what he does, and we need a captain, and I don't know how much we could... Nice job, Onana, coming out and making that save on that. Let's talk about Bruno after the game or during halftime, because there's a lot to talk about there. There's a lot to unpack. Ugarte, let's go. Let's go. Wow, their goalkeeper did a good job. I didn't even see him coming. And I don't even like that goalkeeper. He was well positioned, though. Guys, thank you. Yeah, smash the like. Smash the like, please. If you're here, next dead ball, there's nothing going on in the game, take a second and smash the like. Get that. We are not good at those zone 16 and zone 18 runs that I've talked about. I think you guys, yeah, most of you guys have been with me for a while and know what I'm talking about here. The corner runs, zone 16 and zone 18. We have still not become good at that. And I'm telling you, like, that's the first thing he's tried to instill, Ruben Amorim, from his playing style. And we still are bad at it. And it's not that hard to be good at that. We're actually getting better at other things that are harder to get better at. That play, the long ball to the zones where it's a foot race and all you have to do is use your body to hold up the ball for a little bit, we are still not good at. That's really worrisome. That's one of the main reasons why we need a new striker. The only biggest people think we need a new striker because our striker is not scoring enough goals. That's actually a smaller issue than the fact that our striker isn't getting to the positions at the right times, and he's not using his body in the right way to hold up the ball so that our attack could build more often. If our attack builds up more often, he's going to get more chances to score, and the scoring goals problem will go away. Look at Maguire, dude. Look at come on, give him a yellow card for that. You don't foul Maguire like that. Respect. These Billy Bob players don't know what to do with Maguire. They don't know. I want a keeper who knows how to catch the ball, too. Oh! Oh! And he wasn't offside. He wasn't offside. The first touch let him down? That's what Bruno Fernandes can do for you. Yeah, his first touch was just too far ahead. And it wasn't a hard pass by Bruno. Like, he didn't need to make the first touch that heavy. That, by the way, is an easy one for Cunha. If that was Cunha instead of Garnacho, that would have been an easy goal. Look at Patrick Dorgu carry. That's what I'm talking about. Now feed Højlund. Now cut back to your left and take it. Never mind. Never mind. Garnacho was making a good run there. I was hoping Bruno would send it. it's it's sad that a lot of people will say what Nana said there with Hoyland's not good at all, because you can't argue. Like, Hoyland is playing like he's not good at all. It's unfortunate because so much potential. But even I will say that it's maybe time to move on from Hoyland and sell him to Juventus. Want him. He's probably going to be better in a slower league where he could take his time and think more. Great job, Lenny Yoro, man. Lenny Yoro is a champ. Lenny Yoro's best signing we've made. Jarvis, welcome, man. How are you? Tactical big up, bro. Couple of good runs from Hoyland so far. Unfortunately, he's useless. It's 100% what we've been saying too. He got in a couple of good positions, especially out wide in those zones, but doesn't hold up the ball. It's exactly what we've been saying. Garna, good carrying there. Bruno's just really, really good on the ball. Marcus thinks that Hoyland's still a work in progress, so he probably needs a loan, and we need an experienced striker. I agree. Experienced striker is a must this summer. I hope we do it. I hope we go with someone more experienced than Delap. What a great... And then Ugarte passes it like that. I thought the first 4 passes before that Ugarte pass were really good passes. And the worst part of... I'm going to try not to bash Ugarte, guys, but I can't help it. The worst part about that pass is he had time and space, and he still messed it up. Like, if you had to rush because you have no space or time, I understand a bad pass in that situation. But a bad pass, when you have time, you have space, and the person you're passing to also has space, you're a professional. That shouldn't be happening as often as it does. And it's not just Ugarte. It happens with other players on our squad, too. Cass, great. Nice job. Perfect getting out of that trouble. Look at Garnacho's run. And then Dorgu leaves his pass short. This is what I mean. That's not a hard pass. This is what I mean. Dorgu... Actually, it's funny. When I was saying other people on our team also make those bad passes, I was actually thinking about Dorgu. And then Dorgu does that. That's who I was thinking about. And I don't know. I don't know. See, and that one bad pass leads to a shot for them, and that's okay. Like, I don't mean that that's okay. Like, it's okay that that happened because that's what happens. You make a bad pass. The most of the time, shots are created within 6 or 8 seconds of a turnover of a exchange of possession. So you want to limit how many times you exchange possession for something that simple or stupid. You don't want to exchange possession over an easy pass that shouldn't be a turnover. What a great ball. Great ball, Dor. What are we thinking here? No? No pen? Well, what are we thinking? No pen? VAR is not going to check that? Did Dorgu go down too easily? This is a great pass from Brun. Yeah, that's not a pen. Just stay on your feet, dude. Why would you... Oh, wait a minute. There was a foot tangling. I don't know. I don't know. It's still not a pen for me. You think it's a penalty? Marcus thinks it's a penalty. Yoro is amazing, that's for sure, dude. We need some Amon magic. That's not coming until about the 70th minute, maybe 65th. Are we getting this? You guys think no pen, too soft? Yeah, I think it's too soft also. But there was a foot tangling. Like, you never know, man. Especially if they show him like a slow motion with the freeze frame. It looks like a pen if you slow it down and look at the freeze frame. But looking at it live, I wouldn't give that. Because to me, it looked like he was going down before. Yeah, no pen. No. It looked like he was already going down before the feet got tangled. Which is what I hate. It's like, don't go down. If it looks like you're trying to stay on your feet and then you go down, you're gonna get the pen. Don't make it look like you want to go down. And by the way, that's what happens when players are not confident. They're looking for something to bail them out, like a pen. They're trying to feel for a touch so that they can go down to the ground and hopefully the referee will bail them out and give them a goal. This is not good. Hold up the ball, Rasmus. You just looked at it? You just watching? Yeah, Ruben said the same thing I said. He was halfway down already. Exactly, Ruben. Our defense is back, so there's no reason. Yep, there's no reason to give up a chance here. Oh, Rasmus, come on, buddy. He touched it with his hand and punched a guy. This is, why can't we just get Gyökeres, guys, please? Can we just get Gyökeres this summer? I don't want to, and it's a yellow card too, because you played it with his hand, didn't he? Who's he giving the yellow? Oh, Mazraoui's getting the yellow. My other favorite player. That's sarcasm for those of you who weren't here earlier. If you stay on your feet, you might score. Yeah, you might actually score too. That Mazraoui foul was actually not that bad. That's a normal movement. More Hoyland bashing going on by the Jarvis Tactical Devil. I agree, man, but I mean, we've all said it already, so we got to wait till summer and see how we replace him. I just hope we don't replace him with another young I don't know, man. I shouldn't say anything because I think we're going to end up with Leon Delap, aren't we? And I'm going to have to back him. We're probably going to end up with Leon Delap, boys, and I'm going to have to back him. I need more of that, Rasmus. I need more like that. Was that Casa Ugarte with a bad pass, guys? Even Darwin Núñez had good stats at Benfica, so there's no guarantee Gyökeres will be such a success in the EPL. Fair. But if I were a gambling man, I would bet you Gyökeres would be more successful than Liam Delap. And that's what we have to gamble on, right? Like, I think Liam Delap will give you anywhere from 12 to 18 goals and maybe help you in build up. I don't care what league Gyökeres is playing in. That man knows how to use his body, and his hold-up play is good. So there might not be a guarantee that he's going to score goals. I understand that. That's fair. But there is a guarantee he knows. He's not going to all of a sudden forget how to use his body. He did it against Man City, and that's what we need. We need a guy who can hold up the ball. But I appreciate, Aravind, I appreciate the argument, and I appreciate what you said. But I'm telling you right now, like, Gyökeres' hold-up play is much better than Liam Delap's. Much better. And that's not something that has to do with what league he plays in. That just has to do with knowing how to use your body and position yourself and fight. Let's go, Euro. That's Euro. That's Euro using his body. Positioning correctly, using the body, either keeping the ball or getting a real foul, not just I'm going to fall down. Art doesn't want the lap. I don't mind the lap. I just don't want him to be our number one. Like, for me, if you're getting the lap, you're selling Rasmus, and maybe you're selling, what's his name? The Dutch player we have. Maybe you're selling him too. Tall Dutch player with the hair. And you're getting the lap to be the backup, and you're getting Gyökeres to be the main. I understand that. But if we could afford it, I would rather sell Rasmus, get the lap, and Gyökeres. Because, again, like, the lap would be my backup. Or Cheetah Obi might be a good backup. Good enough. I don't know, man. I don't know. A part of me really hopes Liam Delap turns us down and goes to Chelsea. So that we're not even considering it. A part of me really hopes that Chelsea offers him more money and he just goes there. Garnacho's making good runs today. Right here, Garnacho again. You got to give the ball up, though. Yeah, you got... Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, dude. You play for Billy Bob, bro. Relax. You're not meant to win. Yeah, Xerxes is who I was talking about. Gyökeres or Osimhen for me. I like Xerxes, but not at 9. Yeah, exactly. I like Xerxes, but not at 9. He's actually a pretty good 10. He's actually a pretty good 10. He would be fun to watch with Cunha and with Bruno Fernandes behind them, next to like Casemiro or Ederson, if we get an Ederson. Nice hold-up play, even though he fell anyway. But you see how that hold-up play got all this open for us. Now Dorgu's got to make a better decision than that. That's not ideal what Dorgu just did with that play. But this is what I was saying earlier. The hold-up play helps us get more attacks in and helps us get the ball more behind their lines. This hold-up play right here, that little tap, that's it. That's enough. That little tap gets us there, and this is what Amorim wants. That's what a striker in the Amorim system has to do more of, and that's why I was saying that Gyökeres is great at this. And he's also good at scoring goals. But even if he's not good at scoring goals when he comes to the Premier League, he's still going to be great at that. And he's going to help us attack more. Oh my God. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That was a good take. That was a good take. You got to give the guy flowers for being able to curve it in like that. I don't know. Was that an Onana problem? I don't know. I thought that was a good take. I need to see that again. We just need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Like, one goal, fine. Maguire. Oh, bad. Euro with the... Onana could have saved that. It wasn't like top bins. It's actually a good take. It's actually a good take. I can't complain. That's a good take. That's a good goal. God damn it. Art, I'm so sorry, man. I wish I didn't spoil it. I won't tell you who scored. Just watch and see. He could have had that, right? Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's not top bins. It wasn't like top bins. It was close, but it wasn't. He could have saved it. A goalkeeper with a better leap, I think would have got that out. I think a goalkeeper I think a better goalkeeper saving that. Dude, Ugarte with your bullshit passing, man. Great job. Great job with Bruno. That's soft on Euro. Calling that on Euro, that's soft. That's a really soft foul to call. Oh, man. I saw the news about the tall, bald goalkeeper. Even I, who really, you guys know how bad I am with names. Even I know he's Milinkovic Savic. I know because his brother. I don't know his first name. I do know the last name because his brother. Dude, he could have saved that. He could have saved that. If they score the next goal, I'm gonna start panicking. Aravind, 100% correct. Inter replaced Onana with Sumner, and that guy made some saves against Barcelona. I mean, the guy saved everything Lamine Yamal threw at him. The guy saved. Bernardo, you're blaming Maguire for the aerial duel. Is that? Oh no, the bad pass. Yeah. Lindelof sending it forward for Højlund to deal with. I don't think he's learned that Højlund's not going to deal with it. You can tell that Billy Bob has gotten some encouragement from their last goal. So Billy Bob's starting to hold the ball up and actually play a little bit better. They're playing a little more confident right now. The way they're moving the ball right now looks very confident. Look at these little exchanges and triangles. And they're first to the ball, the second ball. That's confidence. We need to put one close to their goal. We need to either make a goal or hit the post or something and have them start getting worried again. Because right now they look like they believe they can actually make this comeback. And that's the most dangerous thing, is when your opponent believes he can beat you. Ugarte, don't mess this up. Let's watch. It's 5 against 3. 5 against 3. Pass the damn ball already, dude. Ugarte took too long for me, guys. I'm sorry. That he took too long and he killed the play, whereas Garnacho had to take the ball while slowing down instead of taking the ball on full stride. Ugarte took 2 touches too many before making the pass, which made Garnacho have to slow down to receive the ball instead of sending the ball early in Garnacho's stride, which would have got Garnacho closer to the end line so that cross would have been a cutback cross instead of a straight lateral cross. I'm worried we're showing no urgency out there. It's like we think we're protecting a lead when we should be going out to dominate. I don't know if that's the issue, Jarvis. I think there's just too many bad passes going on. I don't think we're not trying to attack. I think there's too many players making bad passes or late passes. I guess that's what you might mean by urgency. I guess that might be what you mean by urgency, that we're okay. That kind of pass is what drives Bruno haters crazy. That little chip pass he just tried right now. And I understand it. Like, I wish he didn't try it, but you got to let those go for such a creative player, because he does more good things than he does bad things. But anyway, just because Courtois or Van der Sar could have had a chance to top save, it doesn't make it Onana's fault. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure if it was savable or not. I'm not 100% sure. That's why I went back and forth on my opinion. I'm not 100% sure. Marcus thinks Onana could have saved it if he didn't step forward. Am I the only one not feeling okay with Mazraoui and right wing back? No, I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with Mazraoui being a starter, period. I don't think I think he's a great backup to have. I think he's a great cup player to have for like FA Cup games, Carabao Cup games. He's an amazing one of those and a great backup for whenever we have to deal with an injury or something like that. I think that's what Mazraoui's role needs to be, not someone who's starting. How can he use both hands to stretch? Oh, we're talking about Onana. I don't know. This manager always approaching games in the wrong way and his lineups are weird. Skander, not a big Amarim fan, are you? I don't think his lineups. I mean, I don't know why you would say that. I think with the players he has available, his lineup's not weird, and I'm gonna say that I don't think Ahmad's available to play 90 minutes. So if you say his lineup's weird because he's not playing Ahmad, I don't think Ahmad's available to play 90 minutes. And if you say his lineup's weird because he's not playing Mainu, I'm gonna disagree with you because Mainu's worse at recognizing danger. And right now with a 3-0 lead, I don't want a player like Mainu on the pitch who doesn't recognize danger sometimes. Will Dorgu ever score? I don't know. If we get into the finals, how will we win playing like this? Ooh, that's a... Don't make me worry about it, dude. I'm hoping if we get to the final, Ahmad will be ready to play 90 minutes and that De Ligt will be ready to play 90 minutes and that Lindelof won't need to play. And I'm hoping maybe Diogo Dalot can play instead of Mazraoui. That's what I'm hoping for the final. But let's think about the final if we get to the final. Right now we got this game to deal with, and they already got 1 goal back. At our home. That's not the right time to send a long ball to that zone. That's not how it's supposed to be done. They're not pressing us. There's no need to send a long ball there yet. I don't like the way we're playing right now. Now I'm starting to see how nervous our players are now. Not only do their players are Billy Bob players are starting to believe they can win, and our players are starting to believe there's a chance we can lose. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like one team is gaining confidence while another team is... I mean, dude, can Rasmus not end up on the floor? Even though he did a decent job of passing the ball and holding it up, and that's why we got into their third. And I like what Garnacho's trying to do there. He's trying to get to the end line for the cutback cross. I like that. I don't mind that. That's what he's supposed to try to do. But hopefully he'd be more successful at it. Oh my God, dude. We got lucky. We got the ball. We're so bad at passing the ball. Like the touches, the weight on the ball is so bad. But we are, at least we're getting the ball into their third and we're getting the ball possession back and we're starting to play like a confident team right now. Why do our crosses suck? Great job, actually, getting it back to Maguire. We need this breathing room. We need to see if we can invite their pressure to come back out. Okay? Now we need to make good movement and help. There we go. Good triangles. Garna, good movement. Now let's see what Ugarte does with the ball other than keep it for 5 million touches. Great, great, great. Good, good. Even if it is just a game of keep the ball, that's fine. Can't hold up balls. We can't hold up balls. Okay. Oh! Oh my God, dude. How? How? You have that long. Do you know how much time he had to figure out what he's going to do? You don't get this kind of time, nor he had all this time to figure out where to chip it, how to chip it, if he even wants to chip it or go low and go to the, how, man? That would have ended the game. That would have ended the game. They'd need another 3. No, that would have ended the game. That's so upsetting. That's so mother. Where's the guy who didn't like Ruben Amorim? Can you please tell me? I think it was Skander. Bro, I don't mean to pick on you, but tell me how that one's Ruben's fault. Basically, that's the whole season. What just happened there in a nutshell is the whole season. Anybody who says Amorim out, explain to me how things like that are Ruben's fault. Guys, I'm going to pause the timer at 45 minutes. Maybe a little past 45 minutes, but I'm not going to use the extra time on the timer so that we can start the second half with, you know what I mean. Anybody who wasn't here earlier, I'm having timer issues, so I have to like pause it, which I just did. So ignore the timer for this extra time. Oh, I got to change the score too. I didn't even notice. I forgot Billy Bob scored. That's really upsetting. That's really upsetting. This game would have been put to bed if Garnacho would have scored that. Look at this hold-up play by Rasmus again, dude. Like, what was that chest? The flying chest. It looks like, what are you, a Street Fighter character, bro? What is this? Like, why can't we hold up the ball? Why can't we finish chances that are easy to finish? Dude, if I was our manager, I'd break things right now. Do you guys remember that one time a couple months ago where it came out in the news that like Ruben Amorim broke a TV? I'd break a TV right now. I'd be like, dang, I gotta buy a new TV again. You guys can't pass. You can't hold up the ball. You can't score when it's open. Skander wants me sacked. You think he's saying that in his halftime speech? As someone old enough to have dated your babysitter, my view is people are impatient anymore. Amram out is not an option at this moment. I agree with Marcus, except for the fact that he says he's old enough to date my babysitter. I'm the one dating my babysitter. That's how cute I was as a baby. I'm excited for a second half because you know who's coming. Ahmad, I'm guessing. Stevenson, me old too, and I agree. We suck. Honestly, hard to watch. Dude, this summer is not a joke, guys. Like, this summer is not a joke. Like, look, man, some people, like, get mad at me when they watch my videos, and I say things like, I'll say something negative about Enios, let's say. This is the thing I don't get about people. I'm not Enios out. Okay, I'm not Enios out, but I think it's fair to judge everything. Like, just because I say something negative about a player or a person or a coach or a play, like an actual tactic, or a company like Enios or someone like Sir Jim Ratcliffe, doesn't mean I'm completely against that person, player, tactic, or whatever. It just means here's the negatives I see or the risks I see involved. And then everyone jumps on me in the comments like, oh, Enios is not bad. Enios very good and Glazer's very bad. Okay, yeah, I get it. But, like, can I please say that this summer is very important and I need Enios not to make any stupid mistakes because of financial reasons? If Gyökeres is on the table, look, man, if Gyökeres is on the table and Delap is cheaper, can we not go for Delap and go get Gyökeres? If Patrick Dorgu was on the table in January and Nuno Mensch was also on the table and Nuno Mendes cost 10 million more and they go get Dorgu, then this is what you deal with. If somebody said earlier in the comments, he's mad at Enios for not buying Joao Neves. Correct, 100%. 100%. I forgot who it was in the comments, but somebody said that in the comments earlier. And he's 100% right. It was Aravind. Unbelievable incompetence from our recruitment where we could have signed Joao Neves rather than Ugarte. And we practically funded PSG to purchase Joao Neves. Guys, this is the thing. We can't afford to do this every transfer window where it's like, oh, a player who's better is available and a player who's 10 million cheaper is available. Let's go get the 10 million cheaper. That can't be the Enios way on every deal. Except for when they want a young man like Lenny Yoro, where they pull out all the stops. Lenny Yoro is awesome. I said it a couple times. Best signing we've made in years. I love Lenny Yoro. Probably my favorite player right now, other than Bruno Fernandes. Lenny Yoro is awesome. We need to do that more often. We can't be sitting here going, who's cheaper? All the time. I get it, man. It's a business. You're trying to run a business and you're trying to, right the wrongs of the past and make us profitable again. And as Sir Jim said, in 3 years, we'll be the most profitable team on the planet or whatever. Fine, but don't sacrifice team building for that. Instead of if it takes us 5 years to be the most profitable team in the world, or 7 years to be the most profitable team in the world, then let it take 5 or 7 years instead of doing it in 3 years by sacrificing team quality. That's bad word, dumb. Okay, I don't want to use too many bad words. I've been told by people in my comments that sometimes they watch my videos with their kids, and that I should respect that and not curse. So I won't. But this summer needs to be based on what the team actually needs, as opposed to 50% what the team needs, 50% what the business needs. You already did a bunch of redundancies or whatever. You cut out lunches and you're giving people a piece of, like, a quarter of an apple for lunch and a piece of toast like they're in prison. And you let go of 400 people or 250, but another 150 is about to be redundant. You're doing all these things. You're going to sell Marcus Rashford. You're going to sell Anthony. You're going to sell Jadon Sancho. You might even sell someone like Garnacho or Rasmus, who Juventus want. I don't know. You're going to do a bunch of things. I don't want to hear that we bought. I would rather build slower and buy correct. Here's what I mean. In my opinion, we need 7 to 9 players to start challenging for the league. That's no lie. We need 7 to 9 players. Instead of buying 5 players this summer, I'd much rather buy the 3 best we can buy. Does that make sense? Or 4 best we could buy. Let's put it that way. Instead of buying 5 or 6, by saving 10 million on each one to buy that 5th. So if you save 10 million on 4 positions, that's 40 million. That helps you buy the 5th player. I'd much rather just buy the 4 then and pay the 10 million extra for those that are better. And I don't know, man. This summer is going to be. Stay with me this summer. Stay with me this summer, and you'll hear all my thoughts, and I'll love to hear yours. But we can't do that. We can't let this guy. We can't let this manager down. Because this sucks. And you got guys who already want him out. You got guys who already want him out for things that aren't his fault. Because Garnacho can't finish wide open. All right, let's read some of your comments. Then I got to use the restroom real quick before the game starts again. Who's even teaching these players how to shoot? No instinct. This summer will be all in or we won't make it. Hello, you all. Man U supporter from France. What's up, Cowboy Bill from France? Would you sell Bruno and return get Gyökeres, Frimpong, and Ederson? Don't. Why can't we keep Bruno and get them? We're selling 6 other players, Marcus. We're selling like 5 other players. I'd rather sell Rasmus, Marcus, Anthony. Who else? We're selling like a bunch of other players. Jadon Sancho. We're gonna get some money from Mason Greenwood sale. We're gonna get some money from Alvaro Caceres sale. We're selling enough players to get those 3 players you just mentioned without having to sell Bruno. If we sell Bruno, I would want those 3 players automatically, and then I'd still want 150 million, the Bruno money, to be spent for 2 or 3 more players. So that wouldn't be, like, those players wouldn't be the reason why I sell Bruno. Those players we should be getting anyway. Realistically, where do you see us finishing next year with all the signings you want? With all the signings I want, top 4. With all the signings I want. I don't know if you understand what that means. Like, with all the signings I want, realistically, I would want a goalkeeper, and I'd sell ours. I'd get some money back for ours. So I'd want a goalkeeper that can make saves. I'd want a wing back, which I know we're not going to get. Like, I know we're not going to sign a wing back, but I'd want a wing back that can create, like Frimpong, like Marcus said. I'd want Gyökeres. I want Cunha. And give me a center mid like Ederson. Give me those for just this one summer. Just give me those. Now, I know we still need a center back and everything else, but it's okay. We'll play with the young guys. We'll play with Aiden Heaven. We'll play with, whatever we have for center back coverage. We'll play Mazraoui at center back some more for one more season. Give me just those 5 guys I just mentioned, and I'm telling you top 4 with Ruben Amorim. Especially because of Gyökeres. I don't think you guys understand how important and vital his hold-up play is for us creating chances. It's not his goal scoring. His goal scoring is amazing. That's the icing on the cake. That's amazing. But his hold-up play is going to get us so many chances running at the other teams, including Man City. He destroyed Man City in the Champions League because of how well he held it up and fed his wingbacks to run. He holds it up with his back to goal, feeds his wingbacks that are just on the run. Destroyed them. And then you have an Ederson in there, a young center mid with basically Casemiro with younger legs, and better going forward than Casemiro. Yeah, those 5 players, Gorilla Biscuits, top 4 for sure. I have no doubt, top 4. Especially we have a goalkeeper that can make saves. Okay, Cowboy Bill, hit the like. Yeah, please hit the like, guys. Thoughts on Bruno? Don't know. I like him, of course. Bonjour, Cowboy Bill. Joao Neves didn't fancy United. I'm not buying that, cyberbully. He took way too many photos with Bruno Fernandes and Diogo Dalot for me to say he didn't fancy United. I think that's That's just the story they put out. Diogo Pacheco just stopped by to say the quality of players is increasingly the major reason for results. Guys, listen to Diogo. He knows what he's talking about. He's a sporting fan that's been following Ruben Amorim's career for a very, very long time. He's been on this channel before in the early days, and me and Diogo are planning on doing another video over the summer transfer window when the summer comes and the league is over. Diogo knows what he's talking about. Like I said, he's been following the career of Ruben Amorim, big sporting fan. He's from Portugal. He's in Portugal right now, and he always says the players are what's killing the team, and I agree. The players aren't good enough for this system. Yes, Art, you are old, and we blah blah blah. Hey, Smeeks, the sign of a good manager is a big turnaround in the second half. More urgency and subs. That will not happen here, boss. That will not happen. Lackmeister, you don't agree? You want Ruben out? You're a non-believer? I thought you liked Ruben Amorim. Fine, thanks for asking. How about you? Hi, Cowboy. Second half, what changes? What changes? Hopefully urgency and a couple players. Seriously, though, where do you think we finish next year with all the transfers? Yep, talked about that already. Guys, I realize why Mazraoui... Where is this? I wanted to read that. Guys, I realize why Mazraoui is playing so badly. He is super tired at the brink of injury. Maybe. That's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. Mazraoui might be getting too many minutes for his legs and for this playing style of running up and down. Sell Bruno, buy Gyökeres, Cunha, Baleba. What striker would you go for if you can't get Gyökeres or Osimhen? What a great question, Ruben. Damn, that's a really good question. I don't know. I'd have to look at more statistics to see who's got the best hold-up play, Ruben. That's the best way I can answer that question. Because that's a great question. If I can't get Gyökeres or Osimhen, who would I go for? It wouldn't be like Ekitike. It wouldn't be like that because that's more of a run and gun type of striker. And like I said, I think we need someone that's going to relieve the pressure valve. Someone who could hold up the ball and get us going. I don't know. Maybe if I can't get a Gyökeres or Osimhen, then I would spend my money on a young striker like Liam Delap or Samu from Porto. Samu's got a big body. If that guy can hold up the ball, he can, But I don't know if Samu can score in the Premier League, so maybe I would go for Liam Delap. That's such a good question, though. I'm sure there's other guys in other leagues that I don't watch. Like, I don't watch Serie A, and I don't watch Bundesliga. So I'd have to, watch... I'd have to look at statistics and kind of watch other players to find one for you, for that answer. And that's what the scouts are there for at United, right? Okay, I didn't even get to go to the restroom, guys. Dang. And the second half's about to kick off. Okay, after the game ends, I'm going to have to go to the restroom. I'm just gonna hold it for 45 minutes. Oh, my God. No, I really got to go. I'll be right back. Just look at this chair for a little while. I won't run ads. Just watch this chair. I'll be right back, guys. I hope my timer will be fine. Made it back in time. That's awesome. Made it back. All right. Bodo, Glint, and Spurs game, by the way, if anybody's interested, is still the same as it started at 0-0. So, I got to get the timer ready to go. Hold on. All right, timer's good too. Whoever said still no Ahmad. Ahmad's not coming in until about the 65th or 70th, guys. He's not going to risk Ahmad for this game. He wants him fully recovered for the final. No one's there shouldn't be any change. Look at the hold up play there, and he passed it to the wrong side. Okay, shush, boys. Nice art. Jacob Pinar, United quality on the ball is trash. Yes, not one player able to pass properly. 100%, that's what I've been complaining about. Our passing is abysmal. That chance that Garnacho had should have been easy. Honestly, if I had the legs, which I don't have, but if I had the legs and you give me an opportunity like that, I want to say 75% sure I'm putting that behind the goal, like in the goal. But I wouldn't get there. I'd probably drop dead if I ran like that. So I'm too old for this. I'd be dead. But if I wasn't, still no Ahmad. It's not. It's later. He'll come on. I'm sure he'll come on later. Stretford in for second half, and hopefully that'll help us because we really. I would feel more comfortable if we scored a goal. You know how sloppy we get sometimes around the like, what I would say from the 55th minute to the 70th minute, we usually get pretty sloppy. I don't know why. And then we get good again for the last 10 minutes of the game. But that might be too little too late. Like I don't want that. Foul, 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 foul. Yeah, they do look like the Chelsea shirts. Okay, look at the guys warming up. That looks like our substitutes. Like that makes sense to me. I actually would love to see Mason Mount. I think we need Mason. I wasn't thinking about it before, and I'm ashamed of not be thinking about Mason Mount's what this game needs. Mason Mount's what this game needs. Ugarte needs to get off. Bruno moves back and plays next to Casemiro. Mason Mount comes in and fills in for where Bruno is right now. And then 5-10 minutes later, you take Garnacho off and you put Ahmad in. Or you take Højlund off and you put Ahmad in. Or you take Mazraoui off and put Ahmad in, I guess, if you want him to play right wing back. Jarvis thinks we need Eriksson to create something. I don't. I don't like the way Eriksson played the last two games for me. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jarvis. I'm done with Eriksson. I'm really done with Eriksson. I don't even. The last two games I watched him play, I felt like his heart wasn't in it. Like I feel like he's done with us. Mount is my guy right now instead of Eriksson. Like I really think Mount needs to come in. His positioning, his movement is the best we have. I'm wondering what Amarim said to Garnacho. That's a tough one, dude. As a manager, a coach, when your player does what Garnacho did, it's tough. You have to. It depends on Garnacho's personality. Like manager has got to know his player and know like, is he going to play better if I'm supportive or is he going to play better if I yell at him? Oh my God, it's so sloppy. Why do we never end up with the ball when it's like, like second balls? How come we never end up with the ball when the ball is up in the air for like 2 or 3 headers in a row? And then whenever it lands, it's always on the other team. Like the other team has it every time, not just this game. Like we're really bad at getting possession of the ball after the ball bounces back and forth in the air. Shaw for Maz, Menu for Ugarte, Dorgu for Ahmad. Move Garnacho to the left, Ahmad on the right. Shaw for Maz, Menu for Ugarte, Dorgu for Ahmad. Oh, Dorgu for Ahmad. I don't know if he would do that. But Shaw for Maz and then switch them around. So Shaw on the left, Ahmad on the right. I guess, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, Cowboy Bill, you're from France. Your name is Cowboy Bill, and you're talking about the Dallas Cowboys? Tactical Devils. If you read the stats, Erickson made like 5 key passes last game. And he's the best long passer and stuff like that. Yeah, but I don't want to see his legs out there in this game right now. Honestly, I just don't want to see his legs. I don't want to see how he jogs up and down the field. Like I get that he's a quality passer, but I just don't think his heart's in it. Whereas I know Mount is going to come out and give me 100%. Oh my goodness, dude. I guess I can't really argue with needing a better passer when you watch McGuire do that. If this continues like this, he needs to make his substitutions in the 55th minute and not wait till the 60th. If the plan is to make the substitutions in the 60th, I think you need to abandon the plan and bring him in earlier if this continues like this. This is pretty sloppy. Garnacho will get injured if you yell at him. Ruben Amram looks pissed. Like he does not look impressed with his team. Neither am I, so I don't blame him. I'm looking at the Bodo Glint Spurs game, hoping that Bodo can beat Spurs, because I don't know if we can handle Spurs if we're going to play like this. Substitutions needed. Started poorly the second half. Dorgo having a poor game. 100% agree. Born and raised in France, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan as well, though. Good job, Mizraoui. Very smart, very clean. Art, what brand? Art, what brand are we having? What brand are you having? He gave up a corner, Dorgu. Why would you give up a corner, bro? It wasn't. You could have kicked it out on the side. The passing's absolutely atrocious. And that's why Jarvis wants Tactical Devils wants Eriksson in, and I understand. I understand why he wants him. I'm just so turned off by Eriksson's like demeanor. I feel like that boy's playing for a paycheck, and I'm and only a like I understand playing for a paycheck because you're a professional player. That's what you do. But I feel like that's the only reason why he's playing. Like, I don't see passion behind him, and it just makes me not really want to see him. I don't even feel like he's having fun playing, which is like, bro, you play a sport for a living. This is what I mean. Watch the ball be in the air. Oh, we did end up with it. Usually we don't end up with that. When the ball juggles around, well, we didn't really end up with it. They took it right back. When the ball bounces around like that, we never end up with it. Corona, Art, where are you? What country are you in? Wait, are you in LA? Like, what do you mean Corona? I thought you were from Europe. Bro, please, can we put Mount in already? Please. Let's put Mount in. Let's get Ugarte out. And let's put Ahmad and Shaw in too. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Get him in. Get him in. Get them in. This game's about to change once these boys come in. A, B team, Billy Bob are better than A team. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. B team, Billy Bob. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because they have 3 of their best players out. Actually, that's pretty disgusting. And you're right. That's how important this summer's recruitment's going to... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's so sloppy, man. That's so sloppy, man. Joey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Please hit the like, guys. If you're here, if you're watching, hit the like. You live in Austria and they have Corona there? You guys drink Mexican beer in Austria? That's hilarious. If you want to try a good Mexican beer, my favorite one's Modelo. I don't know if they'll have it there, though. We have Corona in Europe as well. That's hilarious, dude. I used to drink that all the time. I switched over to Modelo about 2 years ago. It's just tastier, in my opinion. If Luke Shaw stays fit till the end of the season, we would be able to move him on. Good luck, dude. I don't think so. I don't think so, Marquez. Modelo can goes down nice. Yeah, it does. What is... Oh, you're asking him what city, Salzburg or... I was like, what's Wien? Wien. Wine. Wien? Corona's worldwide. We have it here in South Africa too. That's crazy. I would have never guessed, man. I really would have never guessed. That's crazy because like I know that when I go to Europe, I have beers that I don't see here. Like the only kind of I don't know European beer we see here is like Heineken and Beck's and Estrella from Spain. That's about it. All right, time to put the boys in, man. Enough is enough. Let's go. It's the 60th minute now. Let's get them in. They're making substitutions. Dos Equis is good. Dos Equis is good. I still like Modelo more, but Dos Equis is good. I would say it's richer than Corona. They had the best commercials, that's for sure. They used to have the best commercials. They don't have them anymore, but that what was it? The most interesting man in the world? There we go. Mazraoui, one guy I wanted to come out of the game is coming out. That's good. Let's see who's next. Ugarte, another one we wanted out of the game, coming out. For the right guy, too. So hopefully Bruno is moving back in midfield and Mount's playing up front. And now the third. Who's coming out? Who's coming out? Garnacho? Hoyland? Who's coming out? Garnacho is coming out. So Ahmad's going to play up front. Or, yeah, Ahmad's playing up front. There is no or. Ahmad's playing up front. Dorgu's moving to the right side. Dorgu will be moving to the right side. Ahmad will be playing up front. And I actually like this because I like the Dorgu Ahmad combination. That doesn't mean it's going to work right now today, but in the long run, I really like two young guys who are supposed to be good carriers of the ball playing on the same side. That should make that side super dangerous for us. And Mount playing on the left side, who's got amazing positioning and positional awareness and movement, will help the left side be dangerous. So that's actually, guys, this could be really good. This could be really good. Mount playing on the left side with Luke Shaw behind him. Ahmad playing on the right side with Patrick Dorgu behind him if Patrick Dorgu starts playing better. Okay, switch it to Dorgu quickly. Too late. Too late. Where are you going? You just pinned him. Nice, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Dorgu Ahmad combination. Pass the ball, dude. Pass the ball earlier to Bruno, man. Why? The gap was wide open. But that Dorgu Ahmad combination was amazing. Oh, don't. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. We needed that foul, to be honest with you. Like, I know it needed to happen. We needed a foul, even though we got the ball back. We needed a foul and slow them down there. A lot of people don't like Foster's. I really like Foster's. I really do. I need it ice cold, though. Coors sucks, man. Coors is really bad. Why are we talking about this? Enough about that. Oh, shit. Okay. By the way, guys, Spurs scored. So, it's Spurs in the final for sure. No, Jarvis, I think the Ahmad Dorgu combination is going to do something for us, and then having Mount's positioning on the left side, I have hope that we're going to create more chances, Jarvis, to be honest with you. Beer can be only good when Chris... Yeah, no more beer talk, though, guys. Please. Yo, what's up with the wrestling? Dude, the hold-up play is so poor. Like, why did Rasmus hit the brakes too early. Keep running until you touch the ball, dude. His hold-up play is so depressing, man. It's so depressing. It's like, bro, you've been bad at this for 4 or 5 months now, and it's very vital for the setup. Like, why are you not working on it? I know someone in the coaching staff's telling you it needs to get better. Someone's trying to help you make it better. Look, Bruno's hold-up play is a little bit better than what's his name's. Get there, Dorgu. Okay, so I think that Billy Bob's going to have to press their attack a little bit more now. That's why they're making this other substitution they just made. I think Billy Bob's going to have to go for it from here on. Like, they can't slowly try to build. They're going to have to, like, really, really press and go for it, which should open up space for us in the counter, which we're very good at. That's the best part of our game. And the players we have out there right now, I trust more in the counter than the ones we had out there before. So let's see what happens here in the transition. And Lindelof gives it away. Dude, why do our center backs give it away? Like, what? Earlier, somebody asked me what I would want to do in the summer transfer window. I guess we are going to need 1 or 2 more center backs because our center backs give it away. Like, our most dependable center back is our youngest center back with not much experience in Lenny Euro. Lenny Euro hasn't given it away today. Knock on wood, I didn't just jinx him. But Lenny Euro's... Our youngest center back is our best center back? Like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's how atrocious our recruitment has been for years. That the guys we've had with us for the longest time are our worst players. And we used to spend more money back then. That's how bad our recruitment is. When we actually spent more money, we made worse buys. Like, oh man, it's gross. It's so bad. It's so bad. No, this summer better be good, man. Composed view. I agree. Composed view. I wish my center backs had composed views. Ahmad, man. Love to see it. Love to see the hustle. Look at Mount. Look at Mount work it. Shaw, can you run? Can you run? I didn't think so. Nice job. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, Lenny Euro, the pass was just a little too far ahead. Okay, what are we doing, Ahmad? Look at Lenny Euro, man. Lenny Euro's better than half our attackers. In that position, still Lenny Euro didn't give away the ball. In that position, where he's not supposed to be, with 3 Billy Bob players surrounding him, he still made the right pass to the right guy. Whereas we have center backs who make bad passes by their own box. Luke Shaw just had a bunch of scattered tattoos all over his arm. Let me put a soccer ball next to Spider-Man's face. Dude, please stop, man. Please, please stop. Where's that going? Spurs scored a second goal, guys. Okay. Okay, Luke Shaw. Oh. Ahmad. Oh, nice, Ahmad. Cut it back. Lenny. Lenny Mount goal. Lenny Mount goal. Lenny Mount positioned perfectly. Takes the beautiful first touch and a goal. Y'all, this is why I wanted Mount in the game. Finally he scores. I know it's not, I'm acting like he scores every game. Finally he scores, but he's always been primed to score. Every game I'm like, this kid's ready, man. He's always in the right spot. And Lenny with the handles and then the layoff pass, perfect. And now we're through to the final. We're playing Spurs. Tactical Devils, if you're around, I hope that put your mind at ease. That we're not worrying anymore. We're through. We're in. And we're playing Spurs though, and we can't be playing like this against Spurs. Spurs are gonna run at us. Look at Lenny move. And he lays it off. Perfect touch by Mount. Perfect setup. Great shot. Great take. Beautiful touch to set up the ball for that shot. Amazing. Great job, man. Mount needs to stay healthy all next season. I need Mount healthy for the whole next season. Art, if I don't get to say goodbye to you, man, thanks for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you always watching the videos, commenting, and liking, dude. And have a good rest of your day, buddy. So nice to watch Amarim celebrate and Bruin celebrate. I'm not going to say Mount celebrate because he has his tongue out at me right now. And that just put your tongue back in your mouth and I would have been happy with your celebration. Dennis likes to watch Bruno celebrate too. That makes me feel so much better. Oh, I got to update the score. I'm so bad at this. Boom. I feel good. I knew we needed one goal for me to feel assured. I feel sure. I don't think what's it called, can score 3 goals to tie it up and take it into extra time. I don't think so. I don't care how bad Onana is. I don't think they can score 3 goals. And I don't even feel like I'm jinxing it. And I know some people will be like, don't jinx it, blah, blah, blah. Come on, guys. It's 3 goals. If they score 3 goals, I hope we sack our whole team. I honestly think we're going to score 1 more. Get Dorgu the ball. Yes. I really like this Ahmad Dorgu setup. Look at this. I like this Ahmad Dorgu setup. Dorgu, go back and help him. Don't run. I don't know about this cross, Cass. Yeah, I don't know about that pass, Cass. You will get used to it soon, bro. What are we talking about? What am I going to get used to? Man, that light I use is hurting my eyes. Abu Sise, what am I going to get used to, bro? Score change. Oh, you score change. Got it. I just saw it. Yeah, I'll get used to this online thing. Yeah. There's my man. That was Sir Alex Ferguson, guys. Sorry. That's who it was. Sir Alex Ferguson was on my TV, and that's the man who brought me a whole lot of happy days, happy memories, and just amazing joy And the reason why I love this team so much is this man right there. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I'm still seeing Sir Alex. Ahmad, great positioning, playing with Lindelof. Good touch, Bruno. Great positioning for Mount. Hold up play back to Bruno. And that chip for Ahmad's too long. That chip that wasn't really necessary either. Those are the times where we go, oh man, Bruno needs to calm down. I still love him, and I still think he's our best player. But yeah, he's made a couple of passes today where you're just like, calm down, bro. Make the easier pass. You don't have to go for the Hollywood pass right now. Thank you, man. The owl is a important part of my life, I think. Owls have always brought me good luck. One day I hope to own an owl as a pet. Maybe, if I ever have the space for it and stuff. I've always thought about it. Dropping Bruno down into 8 gave us much more directness in our play. Luke Shaw is also much higher than much. Yeah, he is. He is definitely a lot higher than Mazraoui. But I also like the Dorgu-Ahmad combination on that right side. But I 100% agree with it. Ooh, hold on. What was that? Okay, Bruno might need the rest of the game off. You could take the day off. Never mind. Bruno just did something that was very impressive to me. Got us a foul. I agree with Tactical Devils there. Everything he says there, 100%. Sir Alex Ferguson is a living legend. Hell yeah, he is. I thought the owl was your old high school photo. What? No. I think any Billy Bobs... I think any Billy Boys will watch the finals live. I think any Billy Boys will watch the live. That one's a confusing sentence, Art. Marcus, nah, I was a monosim pelos. What? Agree, pal, but everyone has a great combination with Ahmad. Let's face it, kid's quality. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. But what I mean by that is, like, if Dorgu starts carrying the ball like he's supposed to, Mainu's coming in, actually. That's kind of cool. I actually hope Mainu's coming in for, and I know it's not going to be, but I kind of hope it's for Bruno and give Bruno a rest. Because I think Bruno's just, nah, it won't be for Bruno. Let's get real. He's not taking Bruno out. And I didn't say that to say anything negative about Bruno. My favorite player is Bruno, okay? I think he's our best player in the squad. Don't get in the comments later. Dude, it's done. Game over. Game over. Mr. Champions League, even though this is Europa League, Mr. Champions League puts us ahead by 1, scoring our second. Game over. Okay, now he can take Bruno out for Mainu. Stretford End is having the night of their lives right now. This is awesome, man. Big up the Owls. Hell yeah, big up the Owls. I've been watching for a while. Love your take on games. Keep doing what you do. You're going to blow up soon. Thank you. Thank you, Lies Around Me. That's actually a cool name. Casemiro sealing it. Casemiro. Yeah, Casemiro, man. And the way he did it, too, he just ducked out of the way and it hit him kind of neck shoulder area. He's not going anywhere, guys. Casemiro will be here next season. And I'm okay with it. Honestly, I'm okay with that with the way he's playing this season. Erik ten Hag ruined him, man. Erik ten Hag ruined him, ruined Bruno, Erik ten Hag ruined everyone but Marcus Rashford. Marcus was the only one who had a fantastic season. Everybody else was just in isolation, man. Yeehaw. I am drunk, sorry. Cass has been everywhere today, yup. I feel so happy for Casemiro. He shuts down all the hate. Oh, look at that hug he gave Amarim before he stepped off, man. That was cool. That was cool. God, I really hope they back this manager this summer, guys. Like, I get happy. I'm watching this game. I get giddy. Oh, Amos is in too. Who went out from? Oh, Lindelof. Good call. He probably took Lindelof off because of his age, needing rest. I probably would have taken Maguire off too and try to bring somebody else in and give Maguire a rest. There's no way these guys are scoring 5 goals or 4 goals or whatever it's going to take. So I think we're out of substitutions though. I don't think you can take Maguire off. What's happening? Yeah, Cass has been amazing, dude. New Pope has delivered his first miracle with turning Mount into the spirit of Macheta. No, man, Mount's not bad, dude. Mount's just injury prone. If he was, whenever Mount's 100% fit, the reason why Mount hasn't been good for a couple of seasons, even when he was at Chelsea, was because he's not playing fit, dude. He's not playing fit. Like a fit Mount is a good player. He's no number 7 though. I've always said that. Like, they shouldn't have given him the number 7 shirt. He's a good role player. I should put it that way. He's not a superstar. He's a good player to have on your team. That's for sure. You could do a lot worse, and we have a lot worse. Thank God, finally Lindelof is gone. Spurs haven't faced this United. Can this United Marcus be fit enough to play for 90 minutes, though? This United, the one on the field with Casemiro, obviously. But this one on the... Oh, look at Ahmad spin. Look at that kid go, man. I love this kid. You got to pass it, though, now, dude. Nice job, Mount. Amos, dude, what was that touch? Horrible, Amos. Is it Amos or Amos? Or AMS? Who's... Amos killed the play, guys. Amos killed that play. And these are the kind of moments you can't have that kind of touch. Because there's no reason for it. Mount passed him the ball behind the back. So it wasn't like the pass had a lot on it. It wasn't like the ball was coming at him at 100 miles an hour and it was hard to put a decent touch on it. That was one of the easiest passes to receive with the right amount of touch. It kills me when I see that. Rasmus hold up play. Shit. Amos. Okay, let's go, Lenny. Lenny, Dorgu, Ahmad together. Stay on that side. Yeah. Play with that triangle. Nice. The cutback pass from... I should move the mic away before I deafen you guys. But the cutback pass from the end line. Finally, what's his name? Rasmus scores a... Believe it or not, a Gyökeres goal. He made the right run, got the cutback pass, knocks it in. That's how it's supposed to be for Rasmus. We're supposed to build up enough plays and enough opportunities to get Rasmus easy goals. His confidence levels start to rise and he starts scoring the harder ones. By the way, guys, I'm really, really glad that Rasmus didn't do one of these. Like I don't want to see that again. I don't want I don't want to see the gladiator celebration from Rasmussen. What a beautiful play! It started. All three of them made the right decisions. Lenny Yoro made the right decision by keeping the ball on the side with Dorgu and Ahmad. They all played it with each other. Yoro to Dorgu, Dorgu to Ahmad. The cutback pass from the end line, exactly what Ahmad's supposed to be doing. We need more of this. Oh, nice. A selfie celebration. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool to see on X later. Yeah, Dorgo Ahmad is a nice right side. That's a deadly right side. That's a pretty good right side. Dorgo, and I think it does a lot for Dorgu's confidence too. Being involved in plays like this, having a touch, and having things go well like that with Ahmad in front of him, it's only gonna make Dorgu like more confident and want to go like, oh, I can do that too. Watch me dribble. Watch me carry. Watching Ahmad carry in front of him and do these little flicks is gonna make Dorgu like go back to the old Dorgu that was in Serie A. Man, this dude's about to cry. Is his name Valverde? I forgot this manager's name, but he looks like he's about to cry. I mean, come on. Before the game kicked off, he had to know he was probably going to lose today. Oh, update the score again. Yeah. But, I mean, I did say that I felt like now we're going to score one or two more earlier after we scored the first one. With that combination. And Tactical Devils, is he still here? Is Tactical Devils still here? When he was worried. Jarvis, are you going live after this? After the game, are you going live? If you're still here. Update the score line. Update. I know. It's updated now. Oh, Manu, get that. Manu, nice job. Whoa, foul. Manu, nice job. That's what he needs to do. That's the whole purpose of having a Kobe Manu. Don't retain the ball. Be the guy who carries the ball, who can keep the ball safe. Euro man of the match. Usually they don't give it to a center back unless they have a clean sheet and maybe a goal or an assist. But I agree with you. I agree with you guys. Euro man of the match, for me, only player who made zero mistakes. Only player who made zero mistakes. I agree with you, but you know they're not going to give it to him. How was our gameplay throughout the game? Not great until the subs came in the 60th minute. That's the truth, K7. Euro had a great game, but we didn't play good until the subs came in, and that completely changed the game, especially Mount's positioning and hard work, and Dorgu and Ahmad on the right side and their combination play. Can't believe we suck so bad and are leading by 2. I'm going to be honest with you, Art. I have a feeling the final has to play out like this because I don't believe in our 90-minute starters, like the guys who are fit enough to play 90 minutes. You know, Ahmad, I don't know if Ahmad can play 90 minutes, guys. I don't know who else. I don't know. Hold on. I got to watch this. This is great. Manu? Dang it, man. Damn, that could have been one of our best plays, the way Manu dribbled out of there. I don't know. I don't know if we have the 90-minute players to play a good game for the final. I have a feeling we have to keep the final 0-0 until the 55th or 60th minute. Bring our our subs in, and then we run the game. I'm just hoping the game's not 1-0 or 2-0 losing when we bring our subs in and have to climb back. Oh, Mount. Oh, Mount. Mount. That's how we'd start. Look at Amarim. Look at Amarim, man. I haven't seen him this happy. Even, maybe we have seen him this happy when we did that. When we played Leon and made the comeback in the last minute. Other than that, I haven't seen him this happy, and it's really nice to see him happy, man. He deserves it. This is cool. This is cool. What a good game. What a good game. I mean, the way this game started, this is a good feeling to have by the end of this game. Guys, do yourselves a favor. Don't have your hopes up for the next Premier League game because I don't think just worry about Europa League. Just worry about the final. Worry about Europa League. Don't worry about what happens in the next Premier League game. It's a throwaway game. Those are going to be throwaway games. I think we're going to see a lot of young players in the Premier League games, whatever's left of it. Just worry about the Europa League games. Great job. Great game. Fantastic game. Fantastic finish to the game. Let's put it that way. When you see Amarim, the way he smiles and the way he's clapping, you can tell he's happy for Mount. I think he really likes Mason Mount. And Mason Mount has always had the respect and admiration of every manager he's had. It's going to be Spurs in the final, boys. Let's, I don't know if you guys are done watching the game. My game on my screen is done. Final whistle's done. It's going to be Spurs in the final. I got to stop this timer. And I guess the score is 4-1 now. So it's going to be Spurs in the final. Talk to me. Let's spend 20, 30 minutes breaking this game down or having putting our thoughts together. What are we feeling? What are we thinking? Yeah, Ruben does look like a proud father. I used to love Mount when he was playing for Chelsea. The guy's work rate is admirable. Mount's a good player, man. He's a good player. So Spurs in the final. What are we thinking? I'll tell you one thing. Their work rate is crazy. Their manager has always won a trophy in his second season at every club he's managed. See you, Cowboy Bill. I'm not saying these things because I think we're going to lose. I'm just telling you the facts, right? Their work rate's crazy. Their manager wins a trophy in this second season. And we're going to have to come out and play. And we're going to have to run and work hard. What are we thinking? Anybody have any thoughts about that? I'll tell you me, I'm nervous. I think we need to rest our best players. We need to not worry about Premier League games. We need to rest our best players, and we need to get the freshest legs out there for the first half of the game. We can't be playing players that are not 100% fit for the first half, even if we love them and we want to, like Ahmad. If there's a chance that he's not 100% fit, I don't think he starts because we need guys who are going to run like animals for the first 50 to 60 minutes because the Spurs are going to run like animals for the first 60 minutes. The good thing we got going for us is that Madison isn't going to be there. I don't think Madison's going to be there for the final. The bad thing we got going for us is that we're definitely an aging team compared to them. We definitely lack the physicality they have. We've already seen us against Spurs before this season in the Premier League, and it didn't look good for us. They ran all over us. And we already seen ourselves against other teams that are physical, like Newcastle, and how Newcastle ran all over us. So this is going to be a team that we have to start preparing for now, for I think it's on the 21st, for May 21st, for Spurs. We have to start preparing for now, getting our team conditioned from now, getting our team running from now, battling from now, and then giving them enough rest and recuperation, ice baths, and everything else in between. We need to break them down, build them back, break them down again, build them back, and then have that game. And in between, I think we have 2 Premier League games. We need to not forget those. Just throwaway games. Have the kids play. Have the main guys that you need to stay hot and fresh play for like 45 to 60 minutes. Take them out of the game. Like, I don't think Bruno should play any 90 minute games from now till then. I think you give guys like Bruno like 55, 60 minutes, and you pull them out. And you tell them to take it easy. Do not get hurt. I don't care how competitive they are. They need to like take it easy and not get hurt. I don't care what happens in a Premier League game results-wise. Do not get hurt. Should be the main thing of the next Premier League games. Do not get hurt. That's it. I don't care win or lose. Really, I don't. Look, when the game is on, in the moment, I'm going to care. Of course I am. I'm a fan. I don't want to watch a game and watch us lose. But the bigger picture is do not get hurt, man. We can't afford Maguire getting hurt. That's how bad it is. We can't even afford Maguire getting hurt. We can't afford Casemiro getting hurt. We can't afford Bruno getting hurt. These guys have to watch themselves, pace themselves, play a clean game in the Premier League, play like 45, 55 minutes and get them out. And put the young kids in, let them have a run. And then we have to be ready physically for this final. This final is going to be awesome, I think. It's going to be, look, anytime you play Spurs, it's going to be a fun up and down game. It's not going to be a defensive slow game, is it? It's not going to be a defensive slow game. It's going to be a fast game. It's going to be running up and down. It's going to be a fast game. We just have to, we're technically pretty good in the transition. We just can't be missing sitters. We can't be making bad passes when it's 5 against 3 like it was today. There were a couple of times, at least one that I remember, where we were 5 against 3 and we made the bad decision, bad pass. And then there was that one opportunity we should have put away one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and we didn't. Okay, let's read some of your comments here, guys. Spurs are allergic to trophies. I hope so, man. I'm hoping. That's what I'm counting on. That, everybody told me, like my friend told me, he's a Liverpool fan, by the way. He told me that Ange Postecoglou always wins a trophy in his second season, and my reply to that was, Mourinho won trophies at every team he was in until he joined Tottenham. So it is possible to break the curse. When you join Tottenham, even if you have always won a trophy, once you join the Spurs, that curse is strong, man. That curse is strong in there. Fiorentina and Betis, guys, is drawing 3-3 right now. So I think they're going to go to extra time. And it looks like Anthony's still on the pitch. I don't know. There was one goal for Betis. I don't know who scored it. Stay safe and happy, y'all. See you, bud. Allergies need to be amplified. Euro is my personal match. Yes, Euro is my man of the match today. Euro was incredible. I don't think they'll give him man of the match because I don't think it was a clean sheet, and he didn't score a goal. And I don't know if he got it. Yeah, he did. He got an assist on the Mount goal. But I think who gets the man of the match? I don't know. Somebody tell me if you guys find out who gets the man of the match. Euro's my man of the match. I don't think he did anything wrong today. Lenny Euro didn't do anything wrong today on both defensively and offensively. Lenny Euro was perfect today. For me, out of 10, Lenny Euro gets a 9. That's how good he was today, in my opinion. Did we just see a glimpse of what to look forward to in the future? Yes. Some of it, yes. Some of it, completely yes. Guys, one of the best things we saw today was the Dorgu Ahmad on the right side. That combination was deadly. Dorgu Ahmad, when Ahmad came in and he was playing right in front of Dorgu, that combination, the give and goes, the things that Dorgu and Ahmad were doing together on the right side, deadly. If Dorgu can get back to carrying the ball like he was doing in Serie A last season, where he was literally the best defender to progressively carry the ball. If he can get back to that and you put Ahmad in front of him on the right side, that's a deadly combination. That's going to kill a lot of teams. That's one of the best things we saw today. Doesn't mean that that's how we move forward in the future, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Dorgu Ahmad on the right side, backing each other up, is definitely something you keep an eye on. Then you put Cunha in the left 10 position that's going to find little pockets like Mount did today. And you just got to, I don't know who's going to play left wing back at that point. I guess Luke Shaw if he's healthy. I don't know. But that was a great thing to watch. The little give and go, the combination play between Dorgu and Ahmad was so good and effective. So good and effective. And totally reminds me of Sporting. Totally the way that Ruben Amorim likes to play. We can't perform like we have against the European teams. We have been covering up not the best performances. Well, that's because the physicality in the Premier League is way different than what Billy Bob just did against us. Billy Bob didn't give us any, you know, bunch of shoves and pushes, and they're not as big as, say, Newcastle. Newcastle gives us a lot more problems. They got bigger players. Mount knows the game. He's got great awareness of space. Yes. He's probably one of the best in our team, if not the best in our team, when it comes to movement and space awareness. Cunha is good at that too, by the way. That's what makes me excited about Cunha. Cunha is really good at finding the little pockets of space and making himself available. Yeah, it looks like Betis and Fiorentina are going to go to extra time. Wonder how Cunha, Xerxes, Manu, Mount fit all in this at once. I think we're going to find out. Come on, they are Tottenham. Victory is a sure thing. Don't say that, cyberbully, dude. I like the confidence, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna be the guy who puts that out there. Casemiro needs resisting, but also is a player who needs to be played into form. It's a tough one. Yeah, Casemiro needs resting. Sorry, I read that wrong. But yes, I agree. He needs to get some minutes, but we need to pull him out after 55 or 60 minutes. Hey, Samix, I'd love a tactical preview video for the final. Dang, that's a good idea. We've lost all our games against them this season. Dude, that's a good idea. But don't you think a lot of people are going to make that video? I'm trying to think, like, by next week, shouldn't, like, a lot of YouTube videos are going to come out about, here's how we played against Spurs last time, and here's how they got the better of us, and this is what we should be doing, and blah, blah, blah. Don't you think that video is coming out already? Because I got to tell you, if I make that video, it's going to take me, like, 2 days of work after work, staying up late nights. But if you guys tell me you want that from me, I will do it. But sometimes I always think, like, when I'm going to make a video that's going to take me, like, I don't know, let's call it, like, 8 to 13 hours of work, because that's really what it's going to take to watch those games, cut out pieces, edit them, and do what I need to do, because I edit everything myself. Like, I don't have somebody working for me. And then I go, yeah, but 3 other guys are going to make the same video. Then I wait and do my own tactical analysis at a game where I don't think anybody's going to say the thing I'm going to say. Does that make sense? But if you guys tell me you want it from me, I'll do it, man. Loved Garnacho's face at the end of the game. That kid is about to have a much tougher life in this team with Ahmad and Mount in such a good shape. It will be amazing. I didn't see that, Diogo. What was Garnacho's face like at the end of the game? Agree about Euro. Thank you, Diogo. He takes the ball field. That's the mark of a great CB. Yeah, but he also didn't make any mistakes defensively. Euro was great. Euro was great bringing the ball upfield, but he was also great. World talk sound. Euro was great bringing the ball upfield. Yes, he was, but he was also great defensively. He didn't make any mistakes. He didn't give away the ball defensively either. He kept it clean. He either passed it to a teammate or kicked it out. Like he kept it clean. He didn't do what Maguire did. He didn't do what Lindelof did. Both of those guys had instances where they gave the ball back to the other team in our defensive half and the other team got a shot off. Maguire's ended up being a goal against it. The one goal they scored was after Maguire gave the ball away. By the way, guys, for the guys who just joined the channel, who just came in to watch this and just heard me say that, that's not me talking trash. That's just me saying what happened in the game. I actually like Maguire a lot. If you don't know me, then you don't know that I actually like Maguire a lot, and I think Maguire's redemption arc is amazing. It's amazing. I love how that guy fought his way back to being great for us again. I'm just saying in this game, Euro was the one defender that didn't make any mistakes. Diogo, I suggest one video. What do you mean? What one video? We need a squad. We'll be glad to have good starters and backups. I will absolutely watch it if you make it. Thank you, Heart Zapper. I suggest one video. We need a squad. We'll be glad. Amarim is like Mourinho. He motivates the players. They will show up with intensity, and we're gonna tear them to shreds. Man, I love Cyberbully's confidence there, man. I hope so. That's what that's what I'm looking for. I hope we beat the crap out of them. I hope it's 3 or 4-0. Do it, but do it better as always. You guys are, yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this, huh? I'm going to have to make my next video analyzing the last game we had against Spurs and what we're going to have to do differently and what the things we're going to have to take away from that game. Because they did run us over last game we had against them. Yes, I want to see the Spurs video. Okay, that's enough. That's enough votes. It's gonna be a Spurs tactical breakdown video against us and what we did and how we have to approach the next game. Who can't make mistakes the next game? And I'm not gonna give you my thoughts now because I already have thoughts on that game and I already know what I'm worried about. But I'm not gonna give it to you now. I'll put it in the video. Because that way I'll give it a chance to breathe in my head and give it the justice it deserves instead of just saying one line about something right now. I'll be able to say it in more detail. But thank you guys. Thank you for encouraging me to put in the time and the work and the effort to make a good video to give you guys exactly what you asked for. Okay. Garnell will have a tough time. Could see him leaving if Mount and others show up, plus incoming. But yeah, I agree, guys. Like, I think with Cunha incoming, with the way Ahmad's playing, with the way Bruno plays, I think Garna's going to be sitting on the bench a lot next season. So he might consider leaving himself, even if we're not trying to get him to leave. There's a lot of times that the Muppeteers, what's his name, James, said in the offseason, in January, that Garnacho was the one that was pushing for a leave, and his manager was the one that was negotiating with Napoli, was it? So maybe Atletico Madrid's interested too. I know a lot of people would make those videos, but I'd love your take on it. Thank you. If you get busy, we'd understand, but I honestly love it. Yeah, but I mean, the game's on May 21st, so I mean, even if I get busy, I should have time to make that video from now till then. That's a lot of time. So I think I'm going to do it, Dennis. Thank you. It's been a breath of fresh air. Yeah, thank you. Thank God we won. Yeah, dude. Yo, Chiku. If we attacked from the start, the game would have been over a long time ago. Yes, but also, like, you got to understand that he's got to pace some of his players. Some of his players are not fit. Mount can't play 90 minutes. Ahmad can't play 90 minutes right now. They're not fully fit. They just came back from injury. So we can't attack from the start when the players we have aren't good enough to attack from the start with, if that makes sense. I'm sure that's what he wanted to do. I'm sure Amarim wanted to attack from the start. I hope our players are as confident as Cyberbully. I hope so too, man. If they're as confident as Cyberbully, bro, we could beat anybody. Waiting for the video. Thank you. What a watch. What a match. I mean, sorry. Thanks. I thought you were saying something nice about me. And welcome back, Sean. Spurs is behind United in the league. They suck. They concede many goals. Yeah, but they physically beat us up last game against us, bro. I got to say, like, we got to watch it. Anyway, video coming soon about Spurs United breakdown. So we'll talk about that then. Why do we always score in the dying minutes? That's a great trade, Aries. But yes, you're right. Like, I wish we didn't push games to the last 20 minutes. But today is a little bit more explainable. Our better players aren't fit enough to play 90 minutes, and they came in after 60 minutes or 64 minutes. And that's when we started playing better. So today's a little bit more explainable than the past. But in the past, yeah, I agree with you. Like, we always wait till the last seconds to play, like, amazing football. And that's got to stop, especially in this final, man. You know what I want in the final? I want the last 5 minutes of the final that me and you guys, we're already dancing and celebrating Champions League, and there's like 5 or 10 minutes left to go, and we're not even worried because we're up by 3. That's what I want for the final. So I hope we come out and I hope the first half ends 2-0, and I hope the whole game ends 4-0. That'd be great. Why do you always score? And wide CBs will have to jump out to stop the Spurs inside forwards picking up the ball. 100%. 100%, Harrison. Great job. Great awareness. Yes, our wide CBs are going to have to play farther forward in that game. And they're going to have to be fast to catch up for... The offside trap is going to have to be really on point because they can really beat you with the way they make their runs. You're making me talk about the darn video I'm going to make, Harrison. I would make a video with 2 players that play the same position, like, say, Garnacho and Ahmad. Then you cut little snippets of the way both move with and without the ball. Is it interesting? That's actually pretty good, but that's something we could talk about over the summer. and talk about which one of them we need to replace and why. But that is actually a really good video, Diogo. That's actually a really good video. Depending on what I see in the old Spurs games I watch, I might do that a little bit in the next video when I break down Spurs. Only got to kind of watch the second half, but Lenny struggled a bit. You think Lenny struggled a bit? You think Lenny Euro struggled a bit? When did Lenny get beat today? I didn't see him get beat at all. I might have missed it, but I saw Lenny play a great game. United crayons are crazy fanatics. Spurs fans are used to be Chelsea fans. Well, no comparison between the two teams. People need to understand this game was an exercise of time management and injury management. Yeah, actually, great point. More than overall tactical supremacy. Yep. Why is Garnacho so inconsistent with his finishing? Oh my God, can somebody please tell me that too? I'm in the same boat as Aries here. Can somebody please tell me what's up with Garnacho's finishing? Again, Dorgu, Ahmad, deadly combo. Yep. Valverde is a hell of a coach, by the way. Yeah, I think so too, by the way. I just think his team is poor. Like, they don't have the money to buy him good quality players. He's a good coach. I will say a really nice watch from you, Samix. 10K viewers level. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Because sometimes I'm like, I think it's going to be like me and 3 guys watching this thing. And usually 3 guys are Art and Cyberbully. But thank you, dude. And Be Cool, who's not here right now. He's always at my lives. Lenny could have been man. Yep. Lenny was a wall today. He did not get beat. Exactly, Edward. I think Ahmad should unequivocally be our right wing back. Dude, he played as a right side 10 today, and he did amazing. So I don't think you can say unequivocally. Yes, he's a good right wing back, but he's equally a good right side number 10, dude. The kid can ball. And I'm going to be honest with you here. He's better at number 10. And I'll tell you why. His sense of danger in the last game cost us a goal. And he was playing as a wingback. Him playing as a wingback cost us a goal. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys just saw this, but Anthony just got an assist. And they're leading in extra time. Anthony just got an assist, and I'm going crazy because I want these players to increase their value because I need a good summer window, so I need some money. And I need Anthony to sell for big, and Anthony just got another assist in a game that matters. In a game that matters a lot, in minutes that matter, extra time in a semifinal. Speaking of jumping up, Mazraoui really struggled. Yes, he did. Mazraoui really struggled last time we played Spurs while playing WCB. Oh, wide center back. It'll help. Madison isn't playing. Yes, either someone else plays and he plays right wing back, or he is more confident. I don't know who else would play because we have injured center backs like Aiden Heaven and stuff, and Lisandro Martinez, who I'm hearing now, Lisandro Martinez might not be fit until 2026. So Lisandro Martinez might not even be available for the beginning of next season, guys. Guys, that's worrisome for next season. But anyway, I'm jumping ahead here. Why are we talking about next season? But you're right, Hard Zapper. Mazraoui needs to be better. Euro untouchable. Good, and more will come from him. Yes, Man United lost to Norwich in the past, but in the big games, United show up. No way Spurs going to win the final. Come on, don't forget our history. Dude, bro. I should have read that was Cyberbully, because I read who it was after I read it. Yes, Cyberbully. I get it. Where are we? Valverde can't buy players because of Billy Bob's policy of only recruiting players from the region. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know Billy Bob was so incestual. Makes sense, though, with a name like Billy Bob. What else? Players please give us 40, 50 million. Yeah, for Anthony, please. Atletico Madrid, come in and give us 40, 50 million. Sorry, I'm also watching the Betis game, trying to see if I want it to end with Anthony's assist being the difference maker. Is it crazy to say Bruno does more than Scholes in this unit? Ooh, I'm not going there. I'm going to stop reading now. Would you be able to have a watch-along during the final? Or would you be busy that day, the 21st? I've already requested that day off to watch the final. I am waiting to find out if that's going to be a possibility to take that day off. Dennis, thank you for the question. There is a 90% chance I will be doing a watch along for the final. I'll tell you that right now. I will, so look for it. If you don't see it in my next video as an announcement, look for it. If you follow me on X, guys, I say things on X like, hey, I'm doing a watch along in 2 days, or even before this watch along, I posted, I'll be live in 15 minutes. So follow me on X. The information's right down here. You can see it there on X. My handle's Man United FC Man, Man UTD FC Man. Follow me on X and so you can keep up with the notifications. Yes, there's a 90% chance I'm going to be going live for the final to do a watch along. So come along if you're around and you want to. Thank you for asking, Dennis. Madison is out. Sun is out. Sun is out? Sun is out for the final. I knew Sun was out for today. Sun is out for the final? I don't know about that. Bergval out. I don't really care about Bergval, but okay. I truly don't know who they have other than B. Johnson and Solanke. It's not about that. It's about the physicality of it, dude. We've lost to worse teams that can run and jump and punch and shove, harder than our soft players. We've lost to worse teams. So it's not about I will say that Madison being out helps us because he's probably the most creative player they have. But I didn't know Sun was out. Are we sure Sun is out for the final? Tottenham have no Madison winners. If Ipswich players wear Man United shirts and play against Spurs, they will win the final. What about Lindelof? He's a liability. Oh, yeah, Lindelof sucks. Okay, see you guys. Awesome watch. Thank you, Art. See you. Well, damn, fingers crossed then. Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, like I said, there's a 50% chance I'll be on. And then last but not least, Kisutu says, yeah, man. Guys, I just want to say thank you very much for being here with me. Thank you for all you guys who hit the like button. Thank you for the guys who joined in a little bit late. Come along. If you joined in late, you weren't here for the watch along, come along and watch the final with us. There's a 90% chance I'm going to be doing a watch along. I'll even say 95% chance. Come along and watch the watch along with us. We talk about the game during the game, but not much because I really want to focus on the game. And then after the game, we always stick around for about a half hour like we did today, or maybe even a little bit longer, and talk more. Real Betis is winning right now. Anthony just got an assist a couple of minutes ago. I'm hoping the game ends like that. I'm hoping we sell Anthony for a lot of money. We're going to need a big summer. We're going to need some money to make that happen. Thank you so much. I'm going to sign off and watch the rest of this Real Betis game and make myself some lunch. I haven't eaten anything yet. And I will see you soon. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Take care, Diogo. Thank you.